Seen a lot of discourse about tomatoes on my feed over the last few days. Tomatoes. These. A lot of strong opinions, so I thought I'd tell you what my beef was. Tomatoes are a fruit with absolutely no right to be called as such. I don't care about ecology, or botany, or biology. Ain't a fruit, okay? Ain't a fruit. It's quite the dilemma when it forms one of the bases of my favourite types of food, which is Italian food. The main thing about tomatoes in Italian food, most Italian food, is it has been pureed to within a goddamn inch of its life. I refuse to accept this was ever anything other than goo. And there's always some bastard who'll turn up and be like, oh, but you haven't tried these tomatoes. They're from space. And you're like, great. And then they just taste the same. They've got you all fooled because there are these people who will not hear a word against cherry tomatoes, which, might I point out, cherry, possibly not a fruit, but more of a fruit than a tomato. It's like the tomatoes were onto us, so they were like, quick, they're suggesting that we're not a fruit, so quick, let's steal the name of something else that's an accepted fruit. And all the biologists are like, oh, is it a fruit? And I don't care. What do you think? She don't care either. To be honest with you, those cherry tomatoes are the worst because it's everything you hate, but hidden. When I see a big old slice of tomato in my burger, for one thing, the handy ring shape allows me to hook it and gently pull it out of the burger. Thanks, evolution, that's great. But also, I can see all of the horrible textures that it holds within. I can see the papery skin, I can see the mushy flesh, I can see the goo. The goo. Also, I can see the seeds, I can see all of the dangers. They are visible. But when it's a cherry tomato, it just looks like a little ball. And you have to bite into it to find the horror inside. The fact that part of this, it's like every texture, but also some things that aren't even food. You can't eat those seeds, but you can, but you can't. They're not food. Can you chew them? No. You just have to eat them. That ain't right. That ain't right. So in conclusion, we're on to you, tomatoes and tomato lovers. I don't know what your game is or why you think that we're going to fall for it, but we're not going to. And as I say this, I am aware that some people may have witnessed me enjoy the odd insalata caprese, which is a raw tomato sliced with mozzarella. But what you're forgetting is that you get to eat an entire mozzarella ball with that, and they cover it in pesto, which, might I remind you, is also made of cheese. So basically, you can just smother it in 2 different types of cheese, and there's nothing that doesn't improve. Peace out.